Hello everyone, back with another haul video. So obviously a lot of this is the stuff I've pre-ordered throughout March. Like I said in the video, I knew March was going to be an expensive one. So yeah, throughout March I don't think I've gone into any HMV or anything to pick up any physical media. I haven't bought anything in CEXs. So yeah, I'm trying not to spend too much. Obviously I did a lot of pre-orders as you'll see now. So that cost few £100, and then yeah, I've just sort of been making the most of charity shops to satiate my addiction to buying physical media. But you know, you go in HMV, buy 3 new 4Ks, a couple of Blu-rays, you're looking at £100. Whereas yeah, I've managed to get these good value and some quite sort of rare out of print films that I'll show. I'll mention them when I get to them, but obviously a lot of the sort of ones that have come that I've pre-ordered from Second Sight, Arrow, and 88 Films, I have showed on some unboxing kind of videos, so I guess there's nothing new, but I'll quickly go over them. Wasn't gonna do this unboxing video yet. I try not to upload on the channel too much. I don't have too much time to record the videos, but also, you know, I know it's hard for people keeping up with watching them and things. So yeah, I wasn't planning on doing one for a few days, but well, if I quickly show you. So yeah, basically over here, as you can see, I've been cleaning and dusting the films with these little Dettol wipes, and then drying them with kitchen roll. So yeah, where this, I kind of got rid of a lot of these sort of horror DVDs, ones I'd upgraded, some I've moved on, give to like Marcus at X-File 2708, and a few I think are going to Sammy. I've kind of moved all the non-horror DVDs all along onto this cabinet, which had quite a few gaps, giving me a load of space down there. So I thought, yeah, I've got those from the last tour that I showed, and if you could see them, all these new ones. So yeah, I wanted to put them away. Obviously, I don't want to put them away and get them back out to show the pickups and forget which ones, or take photos of loads of them. So I thought it's easier to record this pickups video now, even if I don't post it for a few days, and then I can put them all away. Obviously not all down here, some will have to go up here. It's a lot of moving around to do. Yeah, it's quite a big task anytime I get a batch of films where I say I'm kind of running out of space. Obviously, there's a few of these. Well, 2 now I can turn sideways that I had front on. And then, yeah, obviously on the Arrow, got most of them if I can, the big collector's boxes. Front on, so I can turn those sideways to make a lot of space. As you can see, that up there in that gap is Deep Blue Sea, which I'll be showing in a second. Let me round. Yeah, so just a bit of backstory of why I'm recording the video now. So yeah, let me see if I got them together actually. Yeah, so I got 3 I pre-ordered from 88 Films. So Dark Knight of the Scarecrow on Blu-ray. I had this on DVD for years. Recently traded in the DVD at CEX. I think I got £10 store credit, so obviously an out-of-print one. But yeah, for a long time you could only seem to get it on DVD. Been saying for years now, it's one of my second favourite made-for-TV film, other than Salem's Lot. Ghost Watch, another one, but it was made for TV, but it was more of like a sort of show than a film. But yeah, sure, everybody knows about this one. Yeah, glad to finally have it on Blu-ray. I know Nikki and people have sort of done unboxing, so I won't get it all out. I'll try and make this video brief, but anything that was a bit annoying, I don't know if you could see that there. These 2 plastic bits. See if I can get it. Just don't seem that noticeable on camera, but yeah, basically the bottom of the case is cracked and fallen away. It was in the box when I opened it, so I'm going to super glue them back on. But yeah, a bit annoying. It wasn't as well packaged. Obviously, Second Sight, I'll get to them, show them when I get to them, but they were wrapped in bubble wrap quite intensely, and then put in a big box with loads of layers of what do you call them, like, you know, the packaging air kind of bubble things. So yeah, really well protected, whereas this was literally in just a cardboard sleeve, no bubble wrap, no protection, cardboard sleeve hanging open. It wasn't even like an Amazon I was going to see if I got one to hand to show. I'm sure everyone knows what a little Amazon sleeve looks like. It wasn't even that. It was just like a layer of cardboard just wrapped around with the top all hanging open. Don't think it was sort of damaged in transit. That was just the way it came. So yeah, a bit annoying, but obviously I can super glue it on. I've just got to get some super glue. Also pre-ordered this Pinocchio 964 So I did speak about this on the weekly watches. So yeah, Japanese cyberpunk film from 1991. Only a 15, which I was surprised at. Yeah, not going to lie, I thought this would be a bit more extreme and crazy than it is. It was entertaining. Like I said, give it 3 or 3.5 stars. But yeah, after all the hype, I thought it'd be up there with Tetsuo with just mind-blowing like intensity. But yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. But one I'm glad to have in the collection, and I do like these Japaniki. I think they are trying to ape, what's the name? Not Indicator, Radiance films with this kind of style. Bit annoying, this little gold bit kind of separate from the front and it keeps on moving. So I got 3 in the batch from 88 films. And then you've got this Castaway. So apparently it's not anything to do with the remake by Robert Zemeckis, I think it is, with Tom Hanks' Castaway. I was wondering, if that was a remake of this, but apparently not. But yeah, Oliver Reed, Amanda Donohoe, nice slipcase on it. The reason I got this mostly is it's a Nicholas Roeg film, so I'm trying to get all his films, and yeah, the stuff I have seen, been really impressed by Nicholas Roeg. Comes with the disc, reversible artwork. I won't show you all of these, but being as I haven't done any unboxing, you've got the 5 art cards and a little booklet. Quite a simple booklet, to tell you the truth, but don't matter too much. But I think there was only 15 or so, which ain't too bad for this kind of edition in a slipcase. Yeah, obviously don't know too much about Amanda Donohoe, heard of her, but not sure I've seen anything with her in. And then, obviously Oliver Reed, legend. Recently watched him in The Brood. He's brilliant in that. Talk about that when I get to it. So yeah, those 3 came. I think it was a Friday. Pre-ordered them a few weeks ago. Don't know if there's any reason they came earlier, but there's a bit where you can give them a tip, which I don't usually do. But I think it came to £52 with the postage for those 3. So I rounded it up to 55, hoping that if I gave them a tip, they might dispatch it early. So yeah, I got it on the Friday. It wasn't out to the Monday, so got it a few days early, and I was off that weekend, so that gave me time to watch Pinocchio 964. Obviously, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow I've seen a lot of times, but not watched the Blu-ray yet. Castaway one I've never seen. Then I have showed this on an unboxing, so Lucio Fulci's Don't Torture a Duckling on 4K Arrow Video. So yeah, this Don't Torture a Duckling. And again, Deep Blue Sea that I did an unboxing on. A lot of people have got these. Nikki's done an unboxing. Sammy G, or should I say Nikki from Skin Crawler, sorry, and Sammy G's World of Cinema have both done unboxings. So yeah, check those out. I know Stuart showed this on his recent pickups. Really fun. It's not really a horror. I guess it's an action sort of shark film, but yeah, a bit of like a sort of switch your mind off. Watch it when you've had a few drinks. It's not going to sort of make you think really as such, but yeah, an enjoyable film. And a few people have said the CGI effects on the sharks were bad, but I didn't think they looked too bad. But yeah, those 2 pre-ordered of Arrow, I think came about 5 days early. So yeah, don't usually do too many pre-orders. I think I've said a few times I usually go into my local HMV and they kind of have everything I want to pick up in there, especially if you go in like on the Monday it's released. But the one in Bristol is temporarily shut down for a month for a refurb. So the one in Bath, better layout, doesn't carry quite as much, carries the same amount of different films, but where HMV in Bristol will have, say, 5 of them, one in Bath only seems to carry 1 or 2 copies, so it's quite often sold by the time I get there, and it's a bit harder to get to, so I've got to get the train, and it costs double what it does to get into Bristol, but also, like I say, trying not to spend too much. So yeah, I paid for those pre-orders a while ago. This one wasn't a pre-order, but one I bought off of Amazon. I think it was $16.99. Girl Hell. Japanese film. Yeah, I'll tell you the story on this one. So there's a film I heard about years ago called Girl Hell 1999, which is like a sort of Japanese splatter film, which is meant to be really not controversial, what's the word, really gory and extreme, in the vein of see if I can find them. Evil Dead Trap 1 and 2, if people have seen those, or like the Guinea Pig films, Shogun Sadist Torture, is it called? Just kind of a bit like the Cat-Free films from Hong Kong, but so basically bought it on the pretense it was Girl Hell 1999, which is known for just being a wild kind of sort of gory slasher, but it's not. It's actually one of these pink So I think they're kind of basically like softcore porn sort of thing. So I watched the one called Watcher in the Attic, which was actually a really well-made film. I mean, they are softcore. It's not anything too extreme, but it's still meant to be like surreal with kind of horror elements and things. So hopefully I'll like it, because yeah, it's not the film I actually wanted to buy. Obviously 88 Films, this one. They do a range of these sort of pink ones. So a bit like this, if I can find it, Pinocchio 964. It's 88 Film spin-off. So where this is just the Japaniki label, sort of anarchic Japanese films, this is like, well, they call it the Nikatsu Corporation, but yeah, basically they're kind of like soft, kind of nudie films. But yeah, I won't be collecting many of these, because I think I said before, I don't really watch like pornography films, even if they're kind of softcore for entertainment, really. Whereas, yeah, that Watcher in the Woods was actually a surprisingly entertaining film with some sort of nude elements. But yeah, this one, I don't really know much about it. It seems to have quite good ratings. And yeah, heard it's quite messed up. But like I say, it's not the film I actually intended to buy. So hopefully it's not awful. Otherwise, I'll trade it in. I might keep it just because it's 88 Films for the collection. Obviously, scanners. The Second Sight 4K. Special edition. Did show this on my unboxing the other day. So I won't bother going into it too much, but obviously if you didn't see the unboxing, then yeah, pick that one up. So ordered that. Let's see if I can get it in there without bending the stupid J card. Nope, it's already slipping off. That one and the Brood, ordered both from Second Sight. Ordered them about 3 weeks before they came. Well, 3 weeks ago. Not meant to be out till next Monday, but I received them Monday just gone, so a week early. Same as Nikki from Skin Crawler's got them, whereas I know a few people are still waiting on them. I did say in the unboxing, I know weird that Sammy G didn't get his when he pre-ordered it before everybody I know, but yeah, 2 months before me. But I think he did say he did his either off of Amazon or HMV, whereas yeah, I usually go straight to the Second Sight, Arrow, 88 Films, whatever I'm ordering, straight to the website, and then I find they dispatch them a bit early. Postage might be a bit more, but at least then you know the money's actually going to the boutique label rather than through Amazon or HMV where they take some of it. But yeah, I watched this the other night, The Brood. 4K looks amazing. Still a really good film. Kind of has a classic 70s feel, even though it's 79. Yeah, really entertaining. Quite surprised how sort of shocking it still is, some of the scenes. I won't go into it too much with spoilers, but yeah, quite graphic. The ending bit with the body horror is a real kind of sort of slap in the face. Really good acting by everybody in general, but especially Oliver Reed. Samantha Egger, I think, is his main lady on the front. And then, is it Art Hindle? Yeah, I'm guessing it's Art Hindle was the guy, the sort of parent of the daughter and the husband of this woman, was really good in it. But yeah, sort of hadn't watched it for about 10 years plus before this, I don't think, and that was my DVD copy. So yeah, surprised how well it still stands up as a film. Yeah, probably I'd place it as my third favourite David Cronenberg film after the Videodrome and The Fly. Quite close to A History of Violence. Trying to think, I mean, Shivers is quite a good one, but yeah, I'd probably put that in third place. So yeah, probably gone up in my estimations a bit after a rewatch. And then, like I said in the unboxing, wasn't a massive fan of Scanners when I seen it before, but hoping I'll enjoy it more. Did have the DVD box set with part 2 and 3, but part 2 and 3 I thought I remember them not being very good. Also not directed by Cronenberg, so yeah, I traded that set in for about £8 or so CEX, so I was happy with that. And now is all charity shop pickup, so I'll go through these quickly. So yeah, you got All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. So I did see this one when I was in... does it tell me on it what shop now? When I was in one of the charity shops with Ollie, Molly Loves Film, did see this one there, and I thought it was out of print. I think the DVD is that I've got. So Ollie looked on CEX, and I think they only give you about 20p for it. It is only going for £1.50 on CEX, whereas I paid £2.99, let's say £3 for this. But yeah, when I looked on the CEX website, I think only 5 or 6 stores actually carry it, all nowhere near me, like Aberdeen and places far away. So yeah, you theoretically you could get it half this price, but likelihood of actually coming across it in CEX quite rare. discs in pretty good condition. I have been checking all the discs now in a charity shop since me and Ollie both got stung. I got 28 days later, which I would have traded in for about £10 with the wrong disc. I think it was Luther. Ollie had a few scratch that he doesn't think are going to be able to play. So yeah, I've been checking the right discs in there, or a disc at all, and then checking it's not too scratched. But yeah, I watched this years ago, really enjoyed this one. Kind of like teen kind of slasher, but with a twist. But haven't double checked, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the DVD I'll trade in for probably, hopefully as much as I paid for this, maybe more. Weird that the DVD seems to be more out of print and valuable in CEX than the Blu-ray, but yeah, if not, then I'm sure I can send the DVD on to Sammy or Marcus or someone. Marcus from Xfile 2708. The Rise. So yeah, don't really know too much about this. This was 99p. Directed by Rowan Affel. I can't say I've heard too much. The main reason I got this, it says, basically it stars Neil Maskell, one of my favourite British actors out of Kill List, out of, what's it called? I think he's in that new show, Adolescence, is it called? Yeah. Or no, that might be Stephen Graham. Yeah, so Stephen Graham and Neil Maskell, both really good British actors. I think that is the guy that played Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter films, and that's the guy that played Ian in Shameless. So yeah, I put this on the group. No one really seemed to know much about it, but yeah, it's a British film. Got Timothy Spall, Neil Maskell, some newcomers, it says, upcoming British talent: Ewan Rion, Matthew Lewis, Gerard Kearns, and Vanessa Kirby. So yeah, and I mean 99p, if it's not good, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, trying to get a few British films, as you'll see in some of these I've picked up. It's going to slip over, let me move into there. Death Row? Yeah, I've not really heard of this. I mean, it says 50p, but it was free for £1. No, sorry, it says 99p there. Oh yeah, the 50p is a CEX. So the charity shop were trying to charge more than CEX were charging. But yeah, it was in the 2 for £1. So yeah, I wasn't too sold on this, but when I really nice condition disc. Yeah, when I was pairing them up, I'll show you when I get to them. Obviously, I think I had 6 of them, well 5. So I got this one, but yeah, it looks quite interesting. Kind of like a haunted prison. I'm guessing it's kind of riffing a bit on Session 9. Directed by Kevin Van Hook. Not sure I know anything else by him. Starring Jake Busey. Obviously know him. Kyle Schmid, Claire Coffey, Scott White, Shane Rowlands, Danny Trejo, I know, out of Machete. Was he out of Death Proof? No, what's it called? The Robert Rodriguez, Planet Terror, I think he was in. And then Stacey Keach, who I have heard of, but not sure what he's in. I think it's a man. But yeah, basically, it's like an old abandoned penitentiary. And then these people go to like explore it once it's empty. Stacey Keach was in American History X. Oh, so it's that guy. So yeah, in American History X, which ironically I only watched last night, he plays I can't remember his name, but basically he's the leader of like the white supremacists that recruits all the characters. What's his name? I literally only. No, I'm having a mental block on it, but obviously Edward Furlong and Ed Norton's characters, yeah, get recruited by this kind of toxic guy, hating on every, not just religion, but anybody that isn't a white supremacist. But yeah, he's quite a powerful sort of character in American History X. Yeah, I thought he looked familiar. And then this one, probably really bad, but I thought I'll give it a try. It looks like Marcus from Xfile 2708's kind of shitty shark movie. So yeah, I thought if I don't get on with it, I'll send it to Marcus. Maybe Vanash would like it. I'm assuming it's a real so bad it's good kind of film, a bit like Sharknado, Sharktopus, Crocosaurus. There's loads of these kind of bad. I mean, yeah, it might be entertaining in some way. Otherwise, yeah, again, this was in the 99p or 2 for £1. Really good condition. Disc looks pretty much unwatched, which probably isn't a good sign. Someone watched it once and traded it in. But yeah, when a lifeguard catches wind of a dangerous anomaly off the coast of San Diego, she commissions a band of unlikely heroes to assist her on a suicide mission to save the West Coast from total destruction. 82 minutes. I find usually when these films are a bit short, it's They ain't got enough to actually pad it out into a longer feature film, which again probably isn't a good sign. But yeah, I enjoy these kind of really bad, so bad they're either just bad in a hilarious way or can actually be really entertaining and funny. So obviously recently I watched Children of the Living Dead and Curse of the Wicker Tree, which are both bad but entertaining, and glad I watched them because they were funny. But yeah, let me know if you've seen that one, Marcus. It might be coming your way if I really don't like it. Here's one that I think Ollie and Stuart will be interested in. I think they both got it. But A Star Is Born. So this is the Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson version. R.I.P. Chris Christopherson. So yeah, when I look, this is £3 to buy on CEX second hand, and I got it. Well, works out 50p in the charity shop, still sealed. So yeah, do want to check out Funny Girl. Heard this is, I think it's a kind of musical. I think Roy and Stuart said there's about 4 or 5 versions of this. One with Lady Gaga, one with obviously Streisand. But yeah, obviously Ollie is Stuart, and I think even Roy have been on their sort of Barbara Streisand hype. So yeah, I thought for the price it is, even if I don't like it, I can trade it in for more than I paid for it. But yeah, heard good things about it, and yeah, I want to pick up Funny Girl on Criterion. So yeah, I'll get round to a few Barbara Streisand films. I did really like her in, is it Meet the Parents or Meet the Fockers? She's in. But yeah, obviously everybody at the moment, Jodie as well, from Jodie's Movie Realm, all on a sort of Barbara Streisand hype. So yeah, I thought I'd pick it up, just sort of good value, and then hopefully it's one I enjoy. Again, this was in the sort of 99p or 2 for £1. Don't really know too much about it, but a John Wayne film called Rooster Cogburn with Katharine Hepburn, who I have heard of, and obviously John Wayne. Tell me, directed by Stuart Miller. The year is actually covered up by a sticker. I'm guessing it's like 70s. Can't find it on there. Sure, some people know this, but yeah, basically looks like a western. Oh, it's a adventure-filled follow-up to True Grit. So yeah, just trying to get more sort of westerns and John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and Franco Nero films in general. And yeah, since Marcus did his video of the westerns he's picked up, and Eastwood Fan for Life, was it? Pedro's Movie Cavern. I think it was Eastwood Fan for Life did a video for Marcus of all these westerns, so I watched that, and then yeah, seen some of Marcus's pickups. So yeah, trying to pick up more westerns. So if I can get them cheap, then happy with that. This is another one. Yeah, so Dorothy House, if anyone's interested, got these from. Like I say, worked out 2 for £1, so I got 6 of them for £3. Can't really say I've heard of Insomnia, but it's got Al Pacino, Robin Williams, and Hilary Swank, so a great cast, all Academy Award winners, as it says. Directed by Christopher Nolan. So I didn't actually know Christopher Nolan had done this, but I am trying to get all of his films. Enjoyed every film I've seen by him. I think Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, and David Fincher are probably the 3 most consistent directors I've really ever watched. You know, Cronenberg and John Carpenter are some of my favourites for my personal taste of genre films, but they've done a few that I'm not a massive fan of. Ghosts of Mars, by Cronenberg, one I don't like. What's it called? I mean, a lot of people aren't a big fan of Big Trouble in Little China by Carpenter, but I enjoy, by Carpenter. And then, yeah, as far as Cronenberg goes, I'm not seen any I hate, but there's a few like Man and Butterfly and The Dangerous Method of that I'm just not too interested in. But yeah, anybody seen this, let me know. Obviously, I don't know if some of these are great value. I checked on A Star Is Born and a few of them, and I know they're kind of out of print or can't get them on Blu-ray. I think Sammy talked about this the other day. Blue, 3 Colours Blue. So I think on his World Cinema Part 2, he showed, I think they do a red, a blue, and a white. I'm thinking this is from the same series. I know Sammy didn't like one too much. I think that was red, but he liked blue the most, or the other way around. Hopefully I haven't got the crappiest one. But yeah, still sealed. Juliette Binoche, filmed by Krzysztof Kowalski, I guess you say it. But yeah, obviously I'm into my world cinema. What language is it? French. Kind of makes sense with a name like Juliette Binoche. Although that name sounds more Polish or something. Krzysztof Kieslowski, I guess you say it. 1993, yeah, saying on the back is critically acclaimed, really good film. 100 minutes, so not too long. So yeah, just trying to expand my World Cinema collection. Here is another British one. So I kind of looked at this. I'm sure Sammy G and Ollie all know this. Wasn't 100% sold on it. Obviously, it does have some good actors. Let's see if I can see them. It's all covered up. So yeah, it's got Robert Carlyle, obviously out of the Full Monty. Ravenous, I think that's an underrated sort of cannibal film if people haven't seen that. Seems quite hard to get nowadays. Rhys Ifans, I think was in The Boat That Rocked. Kathy Burt from Gimme Gimme, and that one I picked up recently, Neil by Mouth, with directed by Gary Oldman. Shirley Henderson, Ricky Tomlinson was out of The Royal Family, and what was the thing when he was a football manager? That was good. Introducing Fran Atkins. But yeah, the main reason, I kind of looked at it, thought it could go either way, and then when I looked on the bottom, directed by Shane Meadows. So yeah, trying to get all the Shane Meadows films. Obviously, I've got This Is England. Recently picked up the Blu-ray of Dead Man's Shoes. I think Sammy said a few are coming out on Blu-ray or 4K soon. But yeah, let me know anyone else has seen it. But yeah, I'm suspecting maybe Roy, Blue Roy movies, Roy Barrett, but especially Sammy or Ollie probably know about this one. Again, that was in the 2 for £1. Yes, I think that was all the ones from the 2 for £1. Then me and Ollie seen this the other day, didn't pick it up, but yeah, quite sort of hard one to find nowadays. So I know on the group the other day when they were talking about Bruce Campbell, I sort of said about, has anyone heard of Bubba Hotep? And most people didn't know of it. I think Roy knew of it and had seen it, but Stuart and Sammy and that hadn't heard of it. It's a crazy premise, basically. I'll read it out to you. How long is this going on? I've only got a few more, so I'll wrap it up soon. Bruce Campbell, the Evil Dead trilogy, gives his greatest and most entertaining performance to date as an aging and cantankerous Elvis in this zinger-filled crowd pleaser from writer-director Don Coscarelli, who did Phantasm. When mysterious deaths plague a Texas retirement home, it's up to its most sequined senior citizen to take on 3,000-year-old Egyptian mummy with a penchant for cowboy boots, bathroom graffiti, and sucking the souls from the barely living. I mean, it's an Anchor Bay release, which I know Marcus collects. Are quite hard to get hold of these original Anchor Bays. I think you can get it on Blu-ray, but I think it's well out of print and worth quite a lot in CEX. So yeah, happy to get that. So yeah, I think it's Bubba Hotep. And the next two I'm going to show were free for £1 in a different charity shop. So don't know too much about this one. Oh, What a Lovely War. Not really usually my kind of thing. Obviously, it's a war film, black and white, but does say with ever popular war games with songs, battles, and a few jokes. But yeah, the fact that it's a Richard Attenborough film directed by Dickie Attenborough kind of sold it to me. Looks like it could be quite a rare sort of out of print one, as I can't say I've ever seen this around anywhere in CEXs or anything. Dirk Bogarde in it, great actor. Phyllis Calvert. Kenneth Moore, Laurence Olivier, Michael Redgrave, Vanessa Redgrave, Rolf Richardson, Maggie Smith, Susanna York, John Mills, Jean-Pierre Cassel, John Clements, John Gielgud, Jack Hawkins. So yeah, an absolute stacked cast. I'm sure Royal Stewart know about this one. 1969. Yeah, don't know too much, but yeah, I thought it was a good one to own. As like I've been saying, trying to pick up more war and Western films, and then some film noirs are kind of the ones missing from my library and film knowledge. So yeah, Bubba Hotep, Oh What a Lovely War, and the third one to make up the free for £1, The Maltese Falcon. So I've heard of this. Again, I'm pretty sure one Roy showed. I've linked all the channels I mentioned down below. I've said it quite a few times, but yeah, Roy, Ollie, Sammy, Stuart, all got great film knowledge, know a lot of the classics, put me onto a lot of the films I bought recently. It costed me a lot of money, but I enjoy collecting, so it's all good. But yeah, definitely heard of the Maltese Falcon. Can't say I've seen it with this kind of case, but yeah, it's a little snapper case, which are quite rare nowadays. Looks like a film noir. So yeah, that's going into my film noir collection. So it puts, as Sam Spade, Humphrey Bogart defines the archetypal movie Private Eye, insolent, cynical, but a man of honour. Directed by John Huston, who murdered Miles Archer, no one knows. But what Archer's partner, Private Eye Sam Spade, Humphrey Bogart, does know is that Archer was killed while investigating the disappearance of a priceless statue, and now Spade has 3 mysterious clients who want him to find it at any cost. a film noir masterpiece that marked John Huston's directorial debut and redefined Bogart's screen persona. The Maltese Falcon is an outstanding 4-star detective drama. Leonard Maltin, co-starring Mary Astor, Pete Lorre, and Sidney Greenstreet, and nominated for 3 1941 Academy Awards. The suspense-filled classic remains one of the most enthralling mystery thrillers ever made. Oh yeah, so I read out somewhere... No, I didn't read the date, but yeah, I couldn't find the date, but it tells me here 1941. So yeah, quite an old black and white one. But yeah, pretty sure Roy spoke about this. Let me know in the comments, Roy. But yeah, definitely heard of this one. Heard it's a classic. Got a couple of films with Humphrey Bogart. Got one on Indicator called Knock at Any Door, which I haven't got round to watching. So yeah, works out what, 33.33p when they're free for £1. So yeah, that's all the pickups. And then I thought I'd briefly show this I got in a charity shop. Xbox 360 game called Dead Island, where you're basically trapped on an island with zombies, finding weapons and annihilating the zombies. £1.49. Not a great price, but one I see in CEX, usually more battered than this. So yeah, another one to go into my retro gaming collection. So yeah, that's everything I've picked up. Got nothing else on the way. Haven't got any money to buy anything else for a couple of weeks, unless I take a impromptu visit to a charity shop and find like a gold out of print special. Then yeah, don't think I'll be back with a video or pickups video, should I say. Do my recent watches in about another week or so. Watched about 3 or 4 so far. Obviously spoiled one of them when I said I watched American History X last night. Still a really powerful, brilliant film. Yeah, that's everything. Let me know down below if you know any more information on any of these. Thank you, everybody. Bye.